This is Herschel, and this is Jebediah. They are both gerbils, and as you may have noticed, Herschel has black fur, while Jebediah has brown fur. So why does Herschel have a different colored fur than Jebediah? Well, we'll need to go take a look at how the pigment for his fur is created, and what's different from Jebediah's fur. This is Herschel's DNA. However, the DNA alone cannot create new proteins. A strand of mRNA will need to be created in order for proteins to be made. This will happen through a process called transcription. To begin transcription, the RNA will need to bind to the promoter. This tells it where to begin transcription. Next, it starts to unzip the DNA. Then, on the antisense or template strand, the complementary RNA nucleotides will bind to the appropriate DNA nucleotides. When the RNA polymers comes across a terminator, the transcription process stops. However, since Herschel is a eukaryotic organism, its RNA must be edited out before it leaves the nucleus. The introns which don't code for anything are taken out of the RNA, leaving the exons which do code for things. Next, a cap and poly A tail are added, and the mRNA leaves the nucleus and is ready to go make proteins. To begin the process of translation, a ribosome must bind to the mRNA. The ribosome has a large subunit and a small subunit. On the large subunit, there is a P site and an A site. The last thing needed is transfer RNA or tRNA. It has an anticodon and an amino acid that corresponds to the anticodon. The tRNA has an anticodon, UAC, which binds to the codon on mRNA, AUG. Next, another tRNA with the appropriate anticodon binds to the mRNA and makes two amino acid bind together. The first tRNA leaves the P site and the second tRNA takes its place there. This happens a third time, and a third amino acid is added, and this process is repeated until a stop codon is reached. However, we are back at our question again. Why is Herschel's fur a different color? This is due to a point mutation on one of Herschel's codons. On Jebediah, the codon reads CAA, but on Herschel, a codon substitution mutation happened, and it now reads AAA, coding for a different amino acid, giving Herschel different colored fur.